Hi everyone, I'm Andrea with Girls Just Want to Have Chalk. Tonight I have my oldest daughter still here with us. She had a baby shower yesterday. She's making us grandparents. I'm sorry about my voice. This past week I had an amazing opportunity to go to Las Vegas and have a girls' week and got to see Elton John and went to the Tournament of Kings and also got to see Blue Man Group. So in all of that excitement and fun, I kind of cheered everybody on and got a horse throat going on. But I didn't want you to miss this opportunity and see some really cool opportunities with our tiny transfers, which aren't a lot of money, but put a lot of impact into your projects. So let's get into what we're going to be doing tonight. First, we are going to be doing You've Got This, and we're going to be putting it on this cute little metal hanger that we found at Hobby Lobby. And our second project tonight, also from Hobby Lobby, we found these cute little chalkboard and whiteboard easels. And
put something on the whiteboard?
No, just a chalkboard. And we're going to be putting this cute little cactus with the words "Can't touch this." I don't know if we're going to use the words "Can't touch this" yet. We haven't made a decision. And some cute little cactus flowers. So let's get going. And tonight for the You've Got This transfer, we are going to be using our elephant gray and our Thai teal. So you want to open that one up, Monel. And we will get our stir sticks.
The thing is missing.
Oh, on the so this is a 3-ounce jar. And this is a 2-ounce jar. And the 3-ounce jars don't have the top sealer like the 2-ounce jars did. All right, go ahead and stir that baby up. Looking good. So let me get our transfer ready.
I love the smell of this stuff.
A lot of people like the smell of it. It's not like paint, guys. This is paste, and so it doesn't have that fumey alcoholic paint smell. So this is the first time we are using this transfer. Monel, you want to do the honors of fuzzing our transfer for us?
Yes.
There you go. So we're just going to put it on, and basically what this is doing is it's fuzzing our transfer, which is giving it some tiny little particles that help it to come back up after we put the paste on it, so that's not adhered quite so to the point where we can't pull it back up. So we want to make sure that we're putting this on the right way. So just for a little bit, I'm going to turn it around. And we kind of want to center it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so what we do after this point is we're going to take our squeegee, and from the inside out, we're just going to gently, using our angled squeegee, pull and get all of the bubbles out of our transfer. And where we're mainly focusing on is anywhere where there's mesh, where our paste is actually going to go. We don't have to worry about our edges or anything up here because there's going to be no paste there.
And is this the one we're going to use to put it on the
Nope.
piece, or are we using a small one?
No, so for the you've and this, we're doing that in the gray. So we're going to go ahead and use a bigger little, so these are the small squeegees, and I just cut one in half. And then I got another one and I cut it in thirds. And the reason why I did that is because these fit in the 2-ounce jars much better, as you can tell, than this. So would you like to do some of the paste tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to do the teal, or would you like to do some gray?
Do the gray.
Okay, so the gray is going to be you've and this. The teal will be got.
Okay.
So just skipping all of that. Do you remember the techniques of dabbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Careful when around God. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're going to be doing 2 projects with some that are really quick with our tiny transfers. So we would really appreciate it if you like what you see. Go ahead and give us some hearts. Let us know that you can hear us and that you like the projects we're doing. We will also be posting this video on our YouTube channel, and we would love for you to subscribe to that, and that is at Girls Just Want to Have Chalk. Nope, it's looking really good. So now we just want to make sure to scrape off all the excess, because we want to save as much of our paste for our next project. And while she's actually pulling that off, you're gonna have to hold it down. Yeah. I'm gonna get the teal ready, because our paste is very forgivable, but we don't want to leave it on there to the point where it dries too much and we cannot get the transfer back up. So while she's cleaning, I'm gonna dab. Some of these smaller projects that dry a little bit quicker, it's really nice to have 4 hands. And since Monelle is visiting here with us, she wanted to help. So I'm going to quickly clean that off, because Got doesn't have a lot. Put that down. Alright, are you ready to see this? Alright. So we're gonna go ahead, drop that in our water that we got there. Alright, here we go. And I'm gently pulling, trying to pull more from the middle. So as we pull our transfer up, I don't want to stretch the transfer. I just want to get it back off. Check that out. And we can fix that. So we're going to put our transfer right into water, which we also put our little cut squeegees in. And what that does is that keeps it from drying and allows us to clean our transfer for our next use. Chalk Couture guarantees their transfer usage as long as we do what we need to protect the transfer for its next use. 20 to 50 uses. So guys, there is our first one, and we're going to set this aside and let it dry. Pretty cool. So while that guy's drying, we're going to close up these pastes.
What do I do with the stir stick?
I'm just going to set it over here. You shouldn't do that. It should be in the jar.
Oh.
And this next one is this cute little easel. That's going to look like that. And we are going to put a cactus on him.
You're not going to do the words first?
Nope. I want to do the cactus first because the cactus is going to take up more room than the words. Mm-hmm. And if we decide to do the words, I want the words to be visible on top. And so if it does by any chance overlap, I want the words to be on top of the cactus instead of the cactus on top of the words.
Oh.
So we're going to go ahead and fuzz him up.
I thought you were going to put him more in the center.
Nope. If we're going to do the words, I got to off-center him. And that actually looks really good. Because remember, this is what we would put down here. right at the top of the cactus and see if we put, we're gonna have to talk about that because we're gonna have to see how our little flowers are gonna work too. Okay. So, for the base of our cactus,
That's blue.
sorry, that was the teal we just used. We are going to be using our evergreen paste.
You can use this one.
Uh-huh. And I really don't even need to mix him because he is already mixed and looking good. So we're just, because this is such a small transfer, I am just gonna go ahead and pull everything right through. Clean this up. Guys, it's that fast. You do not need to be an expert in crafting. This is very, very simple, but has a very impressive result. Anybody of any age can do this. Would you like to put that in the water? Then we'll pull this guy up. Look at that. Let's put him in the water. Can you hand me a baby wipey? I got a little bit of evergreen on me. So we might as well clean that up. So now before we want to put our layered top piece on, we want to let that dry.
Are you going to get the hair dry?
And to speed up the process, we can use a hair dryer. I think our cameraman didn't hear us. We can use a hair dryer to speed up the process. We forgot the hair dryer. So we're silently throwing hints. Hair dryer, please. Hair dryer, please. This is gonna give me a second to get a drink.
Yeah.
So in that short little time, guys, this one has already dried. Nothing. So you can see how quickly the paste does dry. And we can actually add a little bit to that if we want. And maybe we can do that. So this is just on a low setting. And we're just kind of speeding the drying process. That guy looks so cute. Now, these size stencils, guys, or transfers, would be our size A transfers. And they're right about $8.99, $9.99. If this is something that you would really like to do, you can go down and hit shop now, and that's going to take you to my Girls Just Want to Have chalkcouture.com site. You will be able to hit buy, and you can go through all these transfers and pick a couple and maybe grab a couple of pastes. And for the cactus, like I said, we used evergreen for the base, and we are just going to use our white for the top. And we are still drying. And this is on the lowest setting, guys. So it doesn't take much. And let me show you. There you go. It is already dry. So we're going to go ahead and take the second half of this transfer. Now you want to finish washing a couple of those small squeegees.
Yeah. How do I wash them?
You just clean them off, water and the whiteys. And we're gonna go ahead and fuzz him up. Oops. He's good. All right, I'm gonna turn him around for just a second so that I can line him up.
There you go.
I think I gotta go a little bit higher. Trying to line this guy up. It's not really lining up. I don't know, babe.
A little bit harder than it looks.
Well, I think it's harder because it's on the back. So I don't have that. I don't know.
Chris was watching you.
Hi, Krista. Hi, Krista. I think this is as close as we're gonna get. Because I can see faintly our lines.
Krista says, "Hey guys."
Thank you for joining us, Krista. We'd love for you to share. Okay, so we did evergreen on the bottom, and now for our layered effect, we are going to be using our white, and we're just gonna stir him up real quick. And when we're stirring, we are looking for what I would say is like a Greek yogurt. Monel likes the marshmallow fluff term for our consistency. And we are just going to go over the top of our transfer, trying to avoid going off of our transfer. And we're just carefully pulling the white anywhere where there's the mesh that we need that white to go through. And then we're just going to gently pull and clean our transfer so we can save as much of our paste as possible for our next project. And we want to make sure that we try to avoid leaving any lines of our paste because that will or could distort our project just a little bit. Look at that.
That's cool.
That is absolutely cute. So for the little bit of extra time that it took to line up the transfer, you guys can see the amazing effect that it had. So you do want to make sure that you take your time so that you're getting the quality of product that you want to produce, either for yourself or for any customers or make and takes or anything that you might be doing. So while that dries really quick, and we might help it along, I'm going to cover back up our white. Because remember, the longer that the lid is off, oxygen is helping that paste dry out, and so we might have to add water at the beginning of a project if we aren't getting our lids back on. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Just on a low set temperature, we're going to help him dry. Is he dry?
Yep.
Alrighty, so let's have some fun. We've got these cute little flowers, and actually we got to decide now. Do we want to do Can't Touch This? For those of you that are watching, do you think we should put Can't Touch This? And then maybe add some cute little flowers.
I don't think you should put this. I feel like it would look weird being on the side.
What?
You made it put on your tummy.
Oh,
You gotta fuzz it.
fuzz, fuzz, fuzz.
Don't forget to fuzz.
I'm not forgetting the fuzz.
I remember the buzz.
She did.
So if you're watching this on your mobile device, on your bottom left hand corner of your phone, there's a share button. If you could share the video, we'd appreciate it. I'm not sure if it's like that on computer, but I know on mobile devices it's on the bottom left hand corner.
So if we do can't touch this, do you guys think we should stick with the white?
I'd probably do the white.
Yeah.
There is no wrong answers, guys. I think the hardest decision is really deciding the color that you would do and how much or how little you want to do. And I love the saying "can't touch this." I think this would be a great
Krista
office.
says pink.
Pink. Well, we're gonna show you, Krista. We're gonna put red and stuff in the cute little flowers. So let's do can't touch really quick. And then without cleaning the transfer, we're gonna move it down and add the word this.
Krista put, that's just me, laugh out loud.
Pink would have been awesome, I think. And like I was saying, guys, you could definitely give this to somebody to put on their desk. Oh, we're gonna have to try that real fast, huh?
I feel like it's gonna look weird if you put
It's not gonna look weird. Monel's worried, guys. When we add some pops of color on here, it's really gonna stand out. And that is dry. Awesome. So let's add this. And I'm going to turn it around just because it's easier for me to see exactly where I'm putting this. I don't think that's straight. Too close. We're gonna get this all figured out. Hello. That look good? Can't touch this? Or should we move over even a little bit more? Decisions. It's the hardest thing. Maybe right there. Can't touch this.
Yeah.
I can tell in Monel's voice she didn't even want the words "can't touch this."
I didn't want the word this.
You just wanted "can't touch"?
Yeah.
No.
You look like it's gonna look weird being down there.
Nope, I don't think it will, especially once we get the pops of color on here. And you know what, guys? If it does look weird, this paste allows us to...
Yes, yeah. It's kind of funky
It
doing
is
this.
not. I think it's cute.
I like it. I don't.
I have one daughter that likes it, one that doesn't. 50-50 here, guys. All right. So we know the can't touch is dry. So let's go ahead and look at our little flowers. I think I blew them around. For those of you that are just joining us, we did You Got This project on some tin, which I absolutely love. And now I blew the other flower.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
I think.
The other cactus flower? Oh, he's right there. You dropped him on the floor. Can you reach him?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to add some cute little cactus flowers to this Can't Touch This. And I think this would just be absolutely cute, like office gift. Somebody that needs a pick-me-up.
Krista, it's because I'm very picky, you know.
Yes, she is very picky. Let's see. Where do we want the second one?
On the stem.
Like just straight up and down like I did the little one?
No, I'd go sideways. Like, put it over here, facing that way.
Remember that this is drying.
Oh. Well, then let's do that flower, and then when the while this is drying, we'll. Because I don't think it'll look good being up there, because it's gonna overlap the only you.
I don't think it's gonna overlap in it.
And normally cactuses have it on the sides, don't they?
I think most cactus flowers are on the tops. Apologize for a hoarse voice, guys. I have a cold, and I was screaming and having fun this past week. So let me show you the colors that we are going to use for our cactus flowers. We are going to, I believe this is our school bus yellow, isn't it? Or just our plain yellow.
I'm not sure.
Why no one's watching now?
And then we have our red orange, which is going to need a little bit of help. Ooh. And our red.
We need to add some water.
Yeah, we're going to have to help our orange. So we're looking for like a yogurt or marshmallow fluff consistency. And we have been playing with our orange. See, once we mix him, he goes pretty good. So we're going to do a little marbling effect on this one, guys. We're taking our 3 colors. Now, oops, I almost did that. Okay, so when we marble, we don't want to put our paste back in the jar. And the reason being is because you don't want to mix your colors. And I am actually going to use another squeegee to get this paint off. Alright, so let's look at this real quick. Oh, it's so cute.
Carlos says that he likes your apron.
Thanks, Carlos. Oh, see? That didn't turn out too bad. You want?
Yeah, I'd do another one because you really can't see him. But is it a line burn?
And again, what we're just going to do is we are going to marble those cactus flowers. I love marbling. I think it's so cool. And that was a little much on the paste, guys. So I'm going to have to work some off. I think I got some extra squeegees here. Okay. So let's take this guy off. We're doing just fine, guys. All right. So guys, today we did 2 very simple, quick projects. And we did the You've Got This and the Can't Touch This. Both of these I think are really, and I'm going to be putting the lids on as I talk to you, really inspirational quotes that you could give to anybody that needs a pick-me-up, that wants something for a birthday, anything that you could just give it to somebody to brighten their day. So, I hope that you enjoyed our this is a quick tutorial tonight. Please like, share our page, visit us on YouTube. You can subscribe to our Girls Just Want to Have Chalk. And there's no cost to subscribing. It'll just let you know when we are going to be posting our videos. And anything you want to add, Mona? No. So, from our house to yours, happy chalking. Bye.